Welcome back. Now we're going to look in on Robyn Smith, a woman who challenged the traditions of the sport of kings. She was the first major woman jockey, and even though her record would rank her near the top of her field, the male-oriented racing establishment made it difficult for her to succeed. She's now 41 and lives in Beverly Hills with her husband, the great movie actor and legendary performer Fred Astaire. We talked with Robyn at Hollywood Park in California about her racing days.
I always knew from the time I was 2 years old that I wanted to be, I didn't necessarily want to be a jockey, but I wanted to be a cowboy. I didn't want to be a cowgirl. I wanted to be a cowboy when I was little, and I was always pretending that I was riding horses. It just came so naturally to me. I truly believe that you're born to do certain things in life. Absolutely believe that, and you should go with that, because if you go with what you feel that you would be natural, it's a natural thing for you to do, you'll probably be very good at it.
Robyn was a natural. Her statistics indicated she was as good as any jockey, but she still had trouble getting mounts.
The trainers many times wanted to ride me, but they had problems with owners. And it's mainly because the owners were ignorant of the fact that I did have a God-given talent to make horses run. And but, you know, trainers didn't want to lose their horses or lose their job with their owners, so they rather than get into arguments or debates with the owners, it was easier to put a Cordero or Shoemaker, Lafitte Pincaille on their horse. But my determination came from my obsession with riding races. I loved it so much that people would always say that Robyn is the hardest working jockey on the racetrack. She works so hard, my God, and they go on and on. But I never considered it as work. It was fun. It became frustrating toward the end, right before I retired, because I was struggling then as much, I felt, as when I got started. So it became frustrating, but for years and years, I was up before any other jockey, out there working harder than any other jockey, riding less in the afternoon, although winning certainly as much percentage-wise, but it was something that I loved so much. I considered myself lucky for having the opportunity.
Her best year was 1972, when she was one of the leading jockeys at Aqueduct. She explained what made the difference.
I got an agent one time in my whole career, a top agent. Not the top, but right up there, and he took me on a basis of he would take me for 2 or 3 months because he was having another jockey come in from Puerto Rico who hadn't had his papers quite together in order for him to come to this country, and I was second leading rider to Cordero for that winter meet at Aqueduct because he was getting me horses, and everything he was putting me on was winning, everything. So I got a little taste of what it was like to have an agent. It made my job so much easier. But then his jockey got his papers together to come to the United States, and he took him right away and took all the horses that that I was riding, that he'd gotten for me, and so I was right back where I started.
Robyn and Fred Astaire were married in 1980. She quit riding in order to spend all of her time with him.
The ideal situation for me would be to have both. To be married to Fred Astaire, who I adore, and ride races, but I can't do both because I'm getting over the hill, and so I'll just sit back and feel lucky that I got the opportunity to have the wonderful life that I did for 10 years and try to grow old gracefully.